Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. This is the Creative World. This is a exact copy of my hardcore world, which I made pretty recently, actually. And I decided to do a bit of designing so that we can get some buildings down a bit better in the hardcore world today. So these are the two buildings I designed, and they're pretty basic, I will say. Compared to these houses, they're quite flat in some ways. They're a bit more basic in their block palettes, much more stone and wood. I guess these are similar in just stone and wood, but there's a lot more variety. And yo, hello, how you doing? How you doing? But I kind of wanted to make these buildings a bit different. These buildings have very open windows everywhere. I felt like if you had a posh house, you might want to have lots of glass, show off your interiors, all of this. I felt that these maybe slightly cheaper, smaller houses might have a bit more privacy. So I built these privacy fences all around the gardens. This window that's on the road has actually got a painting on it, so that you can't see through the window. The strategy that I discovered a while back, and I've decided to use it for this build. Doing good, amazing. And what about me? I'm doing pretty good as well, yeah. I did some revision-y things this morning, went out, and now I'm doing Minecraft-y things. So I think we should hop into hardcore now and try and plan this area, figure out where the roads are exactly, that kind of thing. So yeah. Gotta make sure I'm selecting the right world, 'cause it's got a million different test worlds, all of that stuff. Okay. I literally just walked off that. Okay, so it looks like the door is going to be here, and the door is here. Okay, so that means first we need to get some resources. I'm also going to switch off shaders now because PC and all that, you know, can't be frying my PC 5 seconds into the stream. Yeah, hopefully we've got some spruce and stuff. Yep, looks like we've got plenty. Well, probably won't end up being enough because pain and suffering, you know, we're never going to have enough resources. And hopefully we've got lots of stone brick and andesite as well. Andesite we're not so good on. We also need some smooth stone, some of this, and then stone bricks, which we've got in a different part of the storage system. Alrighty, all good. Stone brick, here we are. Got plenty of mossy. I haven't got much real stone. Okay, let's get some stone brick. In a few minutes. All good. Let's get some stone bricks. It's actually been a while since I've streamed at this time. Normally when I stream on a Wednesday, I stream later in the day, but I've changed up my stream schedule, and so we're doing different stuff, which is, I guess it's good to have a bit of variety. Nothing wrong with that. So yeah, I think we'll build this house first. Even though it's a little bit trickier in terms of the shape, I just remember what it looks like a bit better. Genuinely, I know where the door is, that kind of thing. So we'll start with that. And also here, I want to put the road in correctly. This one has a double door, so we need a few more like that. And this one literally just has classic square like that. And then we have the door. And then this is where I immediately don't know what I'm building. But this build is going to be quite interesting to copy, considering the amount of detail that's in it. Microphone keeps slightly drifting downwards and blocking my vision. As you guys may or may not know, my microphone's actually above me rather than coming from below, which is quite rare, but it's just how it has to be done on my extremely messy small desk. So yeah, so I'm just going to immediately hop back to the creative world and try and imagine. Yeah, okay, so I am getting there with this slightly. Actually, I think that's going to be better just with flat stairs. How's that? I don't know. I don't know why my microphone is drifting downwards. It's extremely annoying. I'm going to try and adjust it for 1 second. Yeah, I think the screw is just loose in the top, so it's just being a pain. But yeah, this isn't too tricky to build. That looks bad. I wonder if I can change that. That's what happens when we build stuff in creative. We are able to edit it a bit better. Yeah, that's just better. Just when you're looking behind the flower pot, it's better. But yeah, that's what we've got. So we've literally got stone bricks all the way down. And then this is brick block 3, block 3, block brick. Okay, let's do that wall. I think we're going to be jumping worlds quite a lot today, but that's what I get for building stuff in creative first. Yeah. I'm pretty certain this is all actually dug out. So we have this, and then we need the andesite walls. Yeah. Andesite walls. Let's forget that actually andesite walls are fine to make in a crafting table because they are the same price. And then this. Okay, and the stone bricks need to come up. What the heck? Where is my microphone going? Let's go all the way over by the window, I think. I'm just gonna try and fix this very quickly because this is annoying me. Right, that might be more stable. We'll see, I guess. It's gonna like instantly drift, I bet, but whatever. Here we go. So we got this, and then hopefully I built this the correct size. So 1, 2, 3. It is. Okay, great. Now I believe it actually wasn't that height. It was this tall. Because it's better like this. I guess cheaper, smaller houses should also be shorter as well as not so like wide. Because like this house has like super tall ceilings. Like if we go in, this is a good example of one of the houses. You can see how the ceilings are really high. Makes it feel very roomy and spacious and just comfortable. Whereas this house, I want it to feel a bit more compacted, closed, more uncomfortable, I guess. I know you don't have to live in an uncomfortable house if you've got a small house, but you know, it's the vibe that I want. Let's get some stone brick walls. I really feel like the walls are working super good for this style of build, and then we need some cobblestone for the roof. Hopefully we've got cobblestone. It's one thing that I have like deceptively not very much of. Yeah. And then this I need 5 stairs. I need some more slabs so I can craft them in a crafting table. I don't need a stone cutter for them. Then I decided that doing it like this was better. Yep. Okay, and then this comes forward like this. And I believe it just very simply has andesite here. Because there's a little garden, I'm going to put a bush or 2 in there. It makes it so that I can do stuff there without needing a big room. Now this one's a bit different because I need more stairs. I also need some glass, which I'll grab because there's a window there. I'm surprised how much of this I'm remembering, to be honest, but honestly, I don't have to remember this perfectly. Like, as long as it looks good, who cares? That's kind of my attitude with a lot of builds that I do. Like, they don't have to be the best, most perfect build I've ever made. As long as they fit the vibe, work well, look good in my brain, who cares if they're different to how I designed it? And, oh, this window is pretty wide. Wait, is it? I feel like it's not in the creative world. Wow, okay. I swear it's too wide. Over here. Oh, it's just... Oh, this side is glass. Okay, that's easy to fix. And then that side is like that. Yeah, okay. These vines are growing. guess I can do that and that'll stop it. Yeah, okay, so there's a window on that side and then it's just the side on the other. Alright. Interestingly, this window is made up of andesite walls, which I actually really like. Using walls and glass together, I always think it's a really good combination. Just genuinely makes for a more interesting wall. But I do need more andesite walls. Some more. I'm actually going to use a stone cutter because I literally need 3. I don't want to waste the site. 2, 3. I wish we had like polished andesite walls. I feel like they would be cool. Yeah. They would add a lot to a build. Okay, and then this is where I want another door. And then there should be a big window down this edge, if I'm not mistaken. Here I need more of these. This. And stack up. I think this back wall is probably going to be blank. What I think would work well is having this. And then... let's try and invent something for this. Not limit myself to something that I don't like. But I don't like that, so let's not do that. I'm sure whatever I built in the creative world looked a lot better than what I built there. Also, I need to put the floor in, because I can. Just a slab floor. It's nice and simple. That is something you have to consider, that if you're doing like walls like this, you have to make sure you're building the floor out of something that can be slabs. Otherwise it'll look bad. You've got to be wary of floor material. And I've run out. Always going to happen, isn't it? But yeah, the work I was doing this morning, I was working on learning to drive, which is something that I just need to do. Nothing more, nothing less, just need to do it. It's a requirement of not living in a big city, so yeah, gotta do the thing. I believe there's a ring of slabs, cobblestone slabs around the roof, so we'll do that. Probably only need that many. And I will just stack up because it's easier. This is one thing about these. One of the best ways of making a build feel less expensive is by giving it a very basic roof. Roofs are a really good way of adding height, depth, interest, gradients, everything to a build. Texture, new blocks. Honestly, a roof can add everything to a build, so by really simplifying it, it's a very, very easy way of making this build feel a lot more simple. Even though it's not like the most... I thought I saw a zombie. It's not like... Of course there are other ways of making a build feel simplistic, but I think this is one of the easier ways of doing it. Put this door back real quick, and same on this side. Now, I'm pretty sure I have a lantern there, but I don't have one of them. We're also going to need an absolute megaton of composters and vines today, so I'll have some fun getting those, I guess. I'm incapable of making composters. Yeah, I'll just like throw them in to begin with, just so like we've got them down in the place that I want, I guess. So I do need a good few of them. And yeah, that's good. Then we're gonna have some leaves and stuff like that, vines on the leaves. I like using the vines on the leaves. It makes them look denser, gives them a different feel to the trees. I always feel like bushes always have way more leaf density than trees do, so I can emulate that with this. Now this part, I'm not sure, but that needs another wall. Or I can just do that. Except that needs to be one of these if I've got one. No, of course I run out of stone brick the exact moment that I need one. Let's go. Guess I'll get more stone. It's gonna happen, I guess. We're always gonna run out of stuff. Right. Have to hop back on the creative world pretty soon, because I'm slowly running out of things that I remember. Like, I don't exactly know how big the trough is for the plants is there and stuff like that. I'm not sure. Okay, let's do these 2 walls now. And maybe I can do the thing as well. So this is literally just got some walls on it. Did I put a painting on that wall? No. Oh, surprised. I feel like I should have put a painting there. Except there are no good ones because they aren't that size. There's only one that's... That, honestly, is alright. I need a 2x3 though if they have them. I never remember what sizes of paintings like actually exist. Oh yeah, the only one that's close is the fighters one. Obviously that's like really long. It does look good though. Not on that particular wall because of the odd number size, but you know. I think I could do that. Because above the bed, having a picture above the bed is quite normal, and then it means that this depth you get on the outside, but it doesn't look weird on the inside, because I felt like it looked a bit weird on the inside. That's why I wanted painting. So yeah, it's literally just 6 walls. And this has got nice windows. Okay, that's good. We can build some nice windows. But they are cobblestone stairs. 3 and then... Oh, these aren't bricks, are they? They're stairs. That's why. So we have this, and then we need... How many more? 1, 2 plus 6. That is 8 more. Glad we're building close to the stone cutters. It's good I don't have to, like, grab one and move it away. I can just run back and forth. Specifically, I like hop because it's faster. There's one, like, tiny little Minecraft skill that's actually kind of helpful to learn. If you're going to be playing on a world a really long time, learning how to, like, efficiently elytra hop is so good. It just saves you just the tiniest amount of time. It's so helpful. On this block. I don't know whether it's in the original design, but the main, like, feature that makes these houses different to the posh houses is the use of the smooth stone. That's unique to them deliberately. Gives them something different, I guess. But yeah, what I need now is to not get killed by some zombies. I love how, because they always jump off the walls, they're always like super low health. Just kill them easily. Yeah, I am missing something. Outdoors. What I need. I also need is a chest or something. Chest monster to put some stuff in. Yeah. Storage solutions are something that I'm, like, pretty bad at. Like, I'm such a big fan of, like, manual storage. Like, this system is designed so that I will never have to build another storage system. And that's kind of bad. Like, I shouldn't be using manual storage, technically, but I just can never persuade myself to not just use a manual system. They just always seem to sort stuff better for me. Much more adaptable, which I always appreciate. Adaptable systems are, for me, more important than efficient systems. Okay, we have a thing now. It's decent. What we need next is the composters. Now, composters are surprisingly pricey because it's 7 slabs, which is a little bit too much for my liking. Maybe we already have some slabs of a different wood that we can use and save a bit of spruce, because getting spruce is a pain. If not, we'll just like use oak because we have a bunch of it. Okay, it looks like we do just have a bunch of slabs. I'll just turn all these into composters, except I don't want to use those. You know what? I'll use oak. Then birch. Oak. Birch. And we do have extra spruce slabs, which I don't think I need anymore, so I can use them to... Just gonna check if we've got any other slabs. Got no acacia, that's so funny. Crazy that I just don't need acacia ever. Never picked it up. It's not like I don't even have acacia. Like, I have an acacia biome super close. I could get acacia wood, but I just don't need it. Never pick it up. Okay, so now this should go... If I'm not mistaken, it goes all the way to the road and then follows the road line. But this side has trapdoors because it's a bit more interesting. Except I'm going to edit this slightly because I don't want that to be a different level to the rest for no reason. That seems pretty good to me. That's still like a relatively spacious garden. Not particularly tiny. There's always an issue is like, is the garden just going to be pathetically small and just non-functional because of how small it is, whereas for this I don't think it is. I think it's fine. I need lots of trapdoors now. So here we need to put this down. And then here we need another fence. Don't know how tall these fences are going to be, to be honest. Probably 3 blocks. 3 meters seems tall enough for a fence. Like in real life, it feels like that would be tall enough. Like you're never going to like jump and look over. Like it seems to be fine. But of course, I can't place the slabs like that. It's going to be this. Okay, I need 5 more. No, I need way more because I don't like how the composters look on the outside. I just like how they look on the inside. So I need to get a bunch of trapdoors and do that. Always the thing when you're building in creative is like, oh yeah, I'll just use like a bunch of this block, and then you always conveniently forget how ridiculously expensive things like trapdoors are and composters. It's just like, well, that was a mistake. Does that mean I'm kind of impeding the path a bit? I feel like it's fine. I have this. I probably... now I have a conflict. Do I put trapdoors on the inside of the garden? It's like, is anyone going to say it? No. Do I want to make the build feel complete just because I prefer it to be complete? Yes. Yeah, you know what? We're going for the trapdoors. We're going to overdo it. Except I can't put a trapdoor there. You know what? I'll do what I do on the other corner and just have this. It's a bit different, but gets the job done. Looks good. So one thing I appreciate about the blocks in Minecraft is like they look decent together. It's quite rare that there's like a block that's just like so genuinely ugly it just doesn't work with anything, which is very nice. Now, one thing is that in the creative world, I had the composters full so that it looked like the bush was actually growing out of dirt. That's actually a big pain because you need a bunch of compostable blocks, and I don't think I actually have a bunch of compostable... Oh, actually I do. Okay, I have a bunch of moss. Moss composts really well, so... like, the percentage chance of it producing a line in the composter is super high. So yeah, and then I do that. And then I can put leaves on top of it and it'll look good. Like that. I'll just fill them up with 3. So this is actually not filling them all the way up, because if you fill them all the way up, they make the bone meal thing. It goes like white at the top, like that. So I overfilled that, and I don't want that. because it doesn't look as good. You can kind of see the white through the leaves, which I'm not a fan of. I really should have chosen to do the bushes like less. Just like not have as many bushes. Wow, that compost, I was super unlucky on that composter. That is painful. Hopefully I've got some oak leaves. If not, obviously we've got a hoe and stuff. We can go and get them. It's not hard. It's just a chore, I guess. Leaves. Oak leaves. Yes, okay, we do. Good. Around the dirt. Grass, and then we need a bit more moss as well. Technically I could use leaves, but they actually compost like horrendously badly, so it's actually better to just get a bit more moss and do it. Moss is actually not something I'm going to be using in this build very much, so it's a good way of, it's a good thing to use. Like initially I was considering it, but it just doesn't work. Same as tough. Like in the next update we're getting tough bricks, which look really good. I love tough bricks. They're a really genuinely good looking block, but I just don't need them. They don't work with the block parts. Okay, we have leaves now. That's good. Okay. Now we need to get the vines in. Now I don't know whether we have any vines. If we don't, we're going to have to get some shears, because vines are kind of a pain to get in large quantities. Don't think I'll be here long, mostly lurking. That's all good, dude. Appreciate you stopping by anyway. Any vines? Do I have... I feel like I don't have a place for vines, so I don't see why I'd have any. Yeah, seems unlikely. Let's get some shears and just get some. Here we go. Because over here we have a jungle. I actually have my render distance low because I was running shaders earlier and I didn't want to have terrible frames. Any new pre-releases out? Oh, pre-release 3. Nice. Or is it all we up? Is it 3 or are we up to 4 now? I don't know. Either way, new pre-releases are good because pre-release 1 was buggy as anything. It was terrible. It does mean we're done for new features now, basically. Obviously, pre-release 1 did actually add new features, so it's kind of a lie that you never get new features with pre-releases, but it seems likely that we're not really going to get anything more. Oh, it's only a second? Oh, okay. Maybe. I thought I saw a thing on the Whimsicraft Discord about someone mentioning it was the 3rd. Next week the update will be out. Indeed, they have released the date, so hopefully they don't find any critical bugs and have to push the date back, because that would be annoying. Like, I'd be happy if they found critical bugs, because I don't want to play a game that has critical bugs in it, but it might happen. We always have to be aware that final release date might not be the final release date. Okay, hopefully these stack of vines will at least get me somewhere with the bushes, but actually I'm not sure this is going to be enough at all. Yeah, it's not looking good for my shears. Gonna have to get some more, I think. Oh, you can't put it on there because of the... Maybe this should be a backup block. Yeah, I think this should be back by like 0.8 of a block or whatever it is, 1/8 of a block. I should be... and then I don't need this either. Okay, where are my trapdoors? Here. I want them here. So then and do this. Actually have a good fence. Played Cobblemon? I actually haven't played Cobblemon at all. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not active in the Cobblemon section. I guess I should do a quick explanation of what that's. I should do a quick explanation of what Cobblemon is. It's a modded playthrough of Cobblemon, which is pretty cool. But I actually don't like modded Minecraft at all, so I didn't partake in Cobblemon. But obviously I will be partaking in other stuff, but yeah. I played Pixelmon in the past, which is obviously the precursor. Wow, I'm literally 6 short. That's so sad. But yeah, I played Pixelmon a little bit as like the precursor, but I never really could get into it properly. I feel like I'm much more of a fan of like watching Pokemon, like watching people play Pokemon games and Pokemon challenges and stuff, but actually playing the game, not quite so much of a fan. I know I said I only need 6 vines, but obviously I'm going to get more because we're going to need them. So yeah. I can't see a thing in the dark forest. Probably because the glare on my screen. That's what I normally experience is like, why can't I see? Oh yeah, the sun is shining directly through the door and then onto my screen. Like, I specifically got a monitor that claimed that it was like anti-glare or whatever, but no monitor can deal with the amount of glare that comes through my window. It's like, what happens is that there's like a house that's a very pale color directly opposite my window that literally just like reflects the entire sun directly through my window onto my monitor. But I will be moving my setup soon, which is very exciting for me. So for a very long time, my setup has been in a communal area of the house, which is why you can a bit too frequently hear phones, people talking, whatever it is. That will be stopping, which is very exciting. I decided that as a reward for myself for joining Wintercraft and doing designing and ramping up YouTube, and also as like almost a present to myself, is that I'm going to buy myself another desk and I'm going to move my setup to a different place, and I'm going to actually finally have a nice desk in my bedroom, and I'm also going to be able to complete my themed setup. So I have been collecting black stuff for my setup. So my keyboard, mouse, microphone, monitors, and PC are all black, which is very cool. And I have finally been able to find a desk that is under £200 that's black, and it's adjustable as well, because I'm like a giant. I have to be careful buying monitors and desks and chairs and stuff like that, because I always have to adjust them. I have just realized how tall this path is compared to this fence, but honestly, you actually can't see the door. No matter where you walk, you actually can't see. Okay, you can if you walk super close, but even so, I think it's alright. I don't want to like have it taller than the house. I feel like it would be weird to have a roof taller than the house, or a wall taller than the roof. That'd be weird. Congrats, yep. I mean, I guess I've just been able to persuade my parents that I will actually see them if I move my setup. Because they're like, oh, but you'll just be upstairs in your room all day. But like, well, no, because every morning I will come downstairs, eat breakfast with you, and then spend the whole morning doing work at my old desk in the same place in the communal area on my laptop. And then after lunch, I'll go upstairs, be away from people, record, talk, be loud and annoying. And it's just better overall. So that's really good. My grandparents' dog is untying my shoes. That is an interesting problem to have. I don't think I've ever experienced a problem like that, but very cool, I guess. I don't know. Now, I seem to remember that this roof is strip logs, which is, of course, comically expensive. But I'm going to check that before I do the entire roof. So, you know, don't want to do it unless it's... Ooh, it's actually just slabs. But that one's strip logs, so it's fine. It's just slabs, but there's stone. Okay. Oh, wow, built this very differently, didn't I? Yeah, that's really different to how it is in the other world. Okay. It's fine though. But I redo one shell, and whilst I'm doing that, she unties the other. I mean, it's cute, but also that's kind of hilarious. I'm just going to check the interior to see if there's anything weird, but genuinely, this is a super basic interior. There's one table, one pot, a bedside table, a bed, a painting, and then this like arch thing that just separates the rooms a bit. But yeah, that's pretty easy to build. I need to like teach myself Litmatica again, because I haven't used Litmatica in ages, because for builds like this, I just don't feel like it's worth it to make an entire Litmatica schematic for like 2 seconds of building. It just doesn't seem worth it, but once I'm doing Whimsicraft things, I'll have to actually have a Litmatica stuff done. Bit of pain, but you know, part of the process, I guess. Now, once again, I need a million slabs. No one. Guess he's back from the graveyard. Yo, let's go. He's alive. How are you doing? It's an important question, I guess, when people disappear for a while. I see that might be like the funniest first world problem to have. Oh yes, my dog is untying my shoes. That's great. Anyway, get these slabs in. Doing pretty good lately. That is fantastic to hear. Very glad about that. 6, 12, 14 more slabs. What a scam. Gotta make extra because pain, I guess. Right. Let's get these in, and then we'll do the interior. We also need to do this like flower trough as well. It needs to be done, and also here needs to be changed slightly, I think. Yeah, because I need to have a gate, but there just isn't space. Yeah, that seems fine. Do that, and then we can just have a double gate. Very small and cute little garden. It's nice though. And then this needs vines and also trapdoors. It's tempting to eat it. Yeah, tempting to eat things is just the most classic dog thing ever. It's rather cute, but also fairly annoying. No, I don't want that attached to the half. Oh, why? Like that. Okay, and then I guess I'll grab a couple of flowers. So far I've been sticking to pretty basic flowers that you just find in plains biomes, plus rose bushes, so let's stick to that theme and not stray too far away from what I've been using before. After all, these people are not going to have the most amazing garden in the world, but you know, it's nice to have something. Now this garden is pretty private, but it's done. Wait, did I build both of these on the wrong block? Yes, I did. This needs to be at the back of this block, so that I can correctly attach a planter box to it. So it actually needs to be here, which actually makes the garden a bit bigger, which is nice. It's always good to give everything a bit more space. And now here I can have a bush growing nicely. So here, do that. I've run out of spruce. Let's go. Yeah, I just need to get some more spruce. Do that real quick. Recently got my laptop, but I haven't downloaded Minecraft yet because I've got to buy it. the same time, I don't want to spend money much this month. Don't want to spend money, then don't, dude. It's always a thing. People yeah, I'm normally considered, like, in my friend group, I'm normally considered to be, like, the guy who's decent with money and doesn't, like, spend a bunch. And my tip is genuinely just, like, if you're not sure, just don't. Like, it's better to not, because you can always get it later. Like, a load of people are like, oh, but then I might never and I'll miss out. No, just don't. Just don't do it, because otherwise you will regret it. That's very small, isn't it? That does feel absolutely tiny, but it's just a tiny little space, I guess. Now here, I could put some flowers in, but I really need to empty my inventory. I'm gonna grab a shulker box. Aaron, hello. How you doing? Put these away. Play, I have a spare shulker. Yes. Let's quickly just... Yep, there we go, that's good. Oh, well, it hasn't been that long, I guess. Sometimes I see people after like 3 months of not seeing them. It's all good. Yeah, how's it going? How's it going? Okay, looking good. I want to get some more flowers. Cornflowers, normal cornflowers, all of that. Hopefully we've got plenty. Yeah, you know what? We can use a bit of everything. We'll even get a rose bush in there. Why not? New king bear notes out. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Also, one of the like distribution centers, or whatever they called them, is actually like relatively near my house, so I might actually have a chance of seeing one of the new ones quite soon, which is very nice. But you know what? This isn't in the other design, but I think maybe just a little path in the garden might be quite cute. Yeah, what I really want to do is find like an AA banknote, because you keep them for a couple of years and they double in value or something, which is quite nice. Just a tiny little bit of extra income. I'll just put my bank card into the nearest ATM, pull out a bunch of notes, and just see if they look good, I guess. I think this house is essentially done except for the interior, so we should get to that. Yep, I've run out of spruce. Great. Okay, hopefully we've got bone meal and saplings and stuff. Also, I got Minecraft dungeons for free. I don't know how. Oh. Random question. I've seen a few things to say about Roblox employment. I think it was in foreign Kia. Is it true? Yes, it is. I read an article about it actually, like literally like an hour ago. And essentially what is happening is that IKEA is setting up a virtual store in which you can see their furniture. I guess you can see it built, and so it's easier to see what it will look like and when you build it in your own home. But they want like sales reps and people to help you in the world, and they are hiring those people. They will pay £13.50 an hour, and it's only in the UK and Ireland. And essentially you apply it like you would for a normal job, and then it's just like an online work. You can then help people. Kind of insane, yes, I agree. It is the craziest thing ever. Like, imagine your job. Oh, what are you? Oh, yes, I'm the IKEA Roblox representative. What? It's just the craziest thing to me. Absolutely insane. Like, I wouldn't mind working for IKEA online for £13.50 an hour. Like, don't get me wrong, it's worse than the salary that I'll get if I, like, work an actual job that requires skill, but that's not a terrible salary. It's quite interesting that it's UK and Ireland only. I wonder why that is. Maybe Roblox is guidelines are different in each country, so they had to choose one that worked best for them. Yeah, it's certainly interesting. Oh, and it's for people aged 18 or over as well. I just remembered. I probably should have said that before Fusi said, "Oh yeah, I'll apply." Yeah, my bad. It's 18 plus. Which is, it makes sense because, you know, yeah. I'm gonna try and pick up a couple of extra saplings. I'm gonna get some more because it's better to have extra wood than not enough. Oh, that's a tall one. Dang, that's almost touching the ceiling. Wow, that is literally like 2 blocks away from the ceiling. That's crazy. And in the UK, nothing ever reaches it. Yeah. I always do feel very lucky when something's like exclusive to, and I'm like, oh, it's going to be America, and it says UK, and I'm like, oh, makes a change. When the like Mr. Beast Feastable stuff came out, I was like, in America, and I was like, well, that's a scam because I want to try this. And I tried it, and it tasted like every other American chocolate I've ever had, and I was like, well, okay. It was also like a lot darker than what I'm used to for chocolate, so I was like, well, this is bitter and tastes like American chocolate. That is unfortunate. It was worth a try though, you know. Better try it once. If it's terrible, just don't have it again. Nothing lost. Except for the like tiny amount of money that I spent on it, because I got it like relatively recently, so it wasn't like crazily expensive, so yeah. I haven't had the new bars, but I had the old bars. Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot they like changed the formula every 10 milliseconds because I don't know. With an all new formula. He's back. Let's go. Whereas like, oh yeah, I'll be a few minutes. Half an hour later. Nah, I'm kidding. It's all good. Let's chat to other people. Which is fine. Actually, you know what we could do? These could be strip logs. Just add a little bit of interest to the interior. Obviously, it's like 4 times more expensive, but you know, it's worth it. Worth it to have something looking a bit different. Some stairs. Honestly, I feel like this should be against the ceiling. Even though, yeah, it's cobblestone. Might be... Oh, wait, I remember. There were slabs. Slabs on the cobblestone. Ooh, let's not accidentally grab 4 stacks of log planks. Casually doesn't exist for an hour. Yep. Okay, we need a bed. We need this and more stairs. I wish there was a woodcutter. I wish the fletching table is changed for it to be a wood cutting table or something, so you could actually like make stairs at a reasonable price. And fences. Imagine if fences were cheaper. Oh, that'd be so good. Because currently fences are the most overpriced thing in the entire game. Super annoying. I guess buttons as well. Speaking of fences, I actually need some. Yeah. We need lantern, flower pot, and flower next. What flowers have I used in the garden? Actually, I didn't use cornflowers, and I don't have any, so I'm gonna grab some cornflowers real quick. Okay, there are cornflowers there. I just can't pick them up because creepers. Oh man. Oh yeah, I don't have flame, do I? Get out of here. Take my punch too and get out of here. Oh. Take a quick moment to stretch my back before I go back to crouching under my microphone. Which is another good thing about getting the new setup, is that I can actually have my microphone below my face rather than above my face. It means that I hopefully won't slouch quite so much. Have my desk. I have an adjustable desk that'll be at like a normal height, and you know, all of this will be great. Super excited for all of that. Now, theoretically, I have a flower pot. I do. I need some lanterns too. Lighting. I don't know where the lighting is. Where are the lighting blocks? Here. I'm gonna run out of these pretty soon, I think, so I might have to get some more. That one lamp should cover the whole house. Oh, I have one here. This should pretty much cover the entire house, I think. Ooh, you know what would be cute? Is if I have a lamp here. Maybe I break this. Oh wait, no, that's not. That was really stupid. Do that. Put a thing there, put a lamp on it. And then the path actually is going somewhere. It feels a bit more purposeful. That's good. Okay, now this room needs a rug and a bed. Alright, let's get those. But like having a mega open plan house like that would actually be quite nice. I don't know. Like obviously not quite like the bedroom, the windows, the bed is like visible from the front door, but you know. But like having an open plan house would be nice, because I'm in one of them tiny little British houses that has walls everywhere for no good reason. And also the walls are like comically thick compared to American houses. It just makes it feel very cramped. Where's this Enderman gone? Right. Where's this guy? I swear this Enderman has flippin' disappeared. I'm gonna land back down, he's gonna be inside here to attack me. Nope, Enderman's just disappeared. Awesome. Anyway, I need grey wool. Wool. Okay, I have all of the light grey wool in the world. Which is lovely. You know, I'll just take all this. It's good. Where is the chill music? I don't know. It's quiet. That's what it is. It actually does exist. It's just quiet. I was like, I'm pretty sure I had it, but yeah, it's just quiet. Because I have to be quite precise with how loud the music is. Often I can accidentally turn it down a bit too quiet. But yeah, let's try and build a rustic-looking rug that looks like it's a bit shredded, but still existing. That's alright. I will take that. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. Now that's done. Oh, and then I wanted the big painting on this wall, didn't I? Let's do that. Oh, I can craft one right here. Painting. Then I just need the giant one. It's not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Bro, give me the other one. There we go. This one. I got super unlucky there. That's crazy. Either way, I think this interior is done now. The final thing is we need to put some plants out the front here. So we need some coarse dirt. I can't remember where I learned to use coarse dirt. It was a very long time ago. It was like, oh yeah, just use coarse dirt. It just looks better. I was like, nah, surely not. But actually, coarse dirt just looks better for planter boxes. Very strange. I have no idea why. And then let's get an assortment of flowers. This is great, yeah. It's definitely underappreciated as a block in general. Good for paths as well. Mixing it in with normal dirt, if you can. Because the thing is that like when you have grass, dirt is kind of a pain to build with because it just converts. But if you can have some coarse dirt, then you can still have dirt without it growing, which is of course the entire point. But it just looks good. And then if you have like a custom biome as well, then you can, that doesn't have any grass, then you can use dirt and coarse dirt together and it's like a texture, which is really nice. Anyway, how are we doing for time? That is almost perfect. Let's do this. As well, fill out with flowers, seems nice. Bit of asymmetry is always good. Okay, and now down here, I want to have path blocks. I don't really know where it would be going, but it feels reasonable that there would be a path that way. No, because that doesn't work. Never mind, I thought it'd be cool to have a path down here, but actually you can't because the buildings are too close to each other. But I can have something down here, but I'm not sure where it would be going. I guess back here, but what would be back here? And all around here there's like this huge perimeter. It's 5 blocks wide, which is quite big for an area, but I don't really know what I'd put. I know that behind the church I've got like 10 blocks and I'm going to build a garden. That's probably what next stream is going to be. Be a cute little garden, which would be nice. But over here, I don't know. Either way, let's have a examine of the other building. That's what we're going to build next. We're going to build this one. I'm going to give this like one last look to make sure it's like completely done before I move on, because I don't want to have to go back to it. Ah yes, this. Let's go this. Needs to be more by the parts, like little details. As in like across the entire castle in general. Like benches and stuff. I feel like I might have... There are going to be way more trees, that is one thing, but... And there'll be patches of grass. But gotta go. Benches would be cool. I feel like I don't want to overdo it with the benches though. More trees, yeah, of course, more trees. And I have more smaller ones like this, so I can have quite a lot of these without it looking too crazy. Like these trees are really nice. I love them, but they're huge. Like they're genuinely really, really big trees, and if I overdid it with these, it would certainly be obtrusive. So just got to fill out more. Exactly. That's why I'm building these houses. Like I'm gonna have another little house, maybe here potentially. There's definitely gonna be one in here. Like I'm gonna fill this place up with as many buildings as I can, and then the space that's left behind will be trees. Well, I guess what will happen is that the big spaces will have houses, then the small spaces left will be some park areas. The rest of that will be trees, and then the rest of that will be like overgrown with grass and stuff. Be a bit of an interesting thing to have, but let's go in the creative world and look at the next building. I made this rug different then as well. Anyway, right, so this one is a lot more simple actually. Yeah, this is way easier to build. Hold up. Yeah, that's much easier to build. The interior is much better in this build. So, I have a feeling that the door is not here. It's more like here. Need my box. With this, I think. I'm gonna move this across. Do I not have any dirt or grass? What? Bruh. I guess if I'm moving a block, it actually doesn't matter because I can then put the dirt back. Yep, okay. And the 2 doors. Because that'll be dug up in about 10 seconds because I'll need to put trapdoors. Well, not trapdoors, I need to put slabs beneath them. So that will change very quickly, but just there for reference, so I don't forget where the door is. Seems unlikely, but you know, I'm not exactly the best person at remembering things. I wish these had the same tone. You know, I wish you could put trapdoors next to doors without it looking weird. Maybe I should do that as part of my custom texture pack. Is literally just make this tiny little pale band, make that dark, so that it just matches. By the time I'm done with this, I'm gonna have like the weirdest custom texture pack ever. It's gonna be insane. It's good, I guess, but also it's kind of a pain. Because building the texture pack, every time I want to change one tiny thing, I have to change the whole texture pack. I have to completely recreate it from scratch. It's kind of a pain. Okay, that's good. Let's shave down this now. Oh, this bit's super easy to do. Whoa, okay. I didn't know there was a hole there. Okay. Yeah, literally just stack up. Fill this in. Okay, and then I know that there's a window here. I think the rest of this is generally just like bricks all the way around, so put this in, no trouble. And there I know that there's a window. And it's a big window as well, which is nice. It's cool to have big windows. They look good. 6. I don't know why I'm not using a stone cutter. I am wasting materials. It's up to me, can't be doing that. Yeah. Gonna be glad to start Whimsicraft because I've built a lot of stuff in this style. Like genuinely, I'm not getting bored of the style, I just wish I could do more. This is a style that I'm very comfortable with, so being able to have an opportunity to force myself to do something different is quite cool. I very much like it. Okay, now this is very simple, I just need some andesite in there. Spaghetti just released a pasta build. Ooh. I'll add that to my description, as you may or may not know, my description of my pasta build video has links to the pasta build videos for... Actually, Spaghetti wasn't in ours, was he? So that won't work. I was going to say I'll add his, but actually I was only adding the pasta builds that were in our group, in our pasta build group. So I added Crumb's video, I think it was Crumb's video. But Spaghetti was not in our group, so I didn't add. I'm not gonna add his, but might watch it. I'm going for something so different to what I've done before. I've never worked in so much detail with so many blocks. That's good. Details are something that I'm a really big fan of. I try and work them into builds, but this build is such a big scale that sometimes the idea of adding details to everything is quite daunting, so that's why I'm moving slowly, just building the buildings first and then slowly adding more and more details. Yeah. But I guess it is an opportunity to promote the other Whimsicraft dudes. Like, if you enjoyed my pasta build video, then there are other pasta build videos. They are edited in a completely different style, which is cool. But like mine was very different. I wouldn't say like a weird editing style, but certainly I've never edited like that before. Honestly, I found it quite enjoyable having to adapt how I normally edit things for a style. I guess a game. Just editing a game is not something I've done before, so it was interesting editing it the way I edited it. This bridge is so good. Generally, every time I fly past it, I just like admire it because it actually looks decent. The other bridges that I've built have not looked as good as that one, so that's very nice. Yeah, never played anything like it. I mean, I've played like speed building games. I back in the day for like Hypix. No, it wouldn't have been Hypixel. It would have been Mineplex. Oh, that's a name I haven't said in a long time. Mineplex. I used to play a little bit of guess the build style thing. I can't remember what they called it in that game, but whatever it was, I did play it quite a bit. Did enjoy it. This wall, I actually don't know what happens with this wall. I think it might just be... don't know. I play build battle and stuff like that, but not in a large group. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. I feel like with build battle, it gets pretty boring because it gets quite repetitive. Oh, this window is like this. Okay, I misbuilt that. And then that's literally just andesite behind. Okay, I misbuilt the window, but I can change that. And then I have to do the interior later, because the interior is quite complex. There's like a fire and a bookshelf and paintings and all sorts of stuff. So, me, Chrome, and Tram were playing MCC Island, Hypixel Build Battle. Yeah. I should probably join one of those at some point, because you guys always seem to have fun. I should probably hop on at some point. There's a window there. Okay. Window and window. Okay. Yeah. He's back. Back a bit faster this time. Nah, get in. Flashback. Was it fun, whatever you were doing? Seems unlikely because, you know, how fun is just going off and doing something gonna be, but yeah. Do that. Glass. Doors. I need one more. What a scam. Making a whole set trapdoors just for one. Annoying. Okay, that's looking good. Now this window needs to be edited. I need to repair my tools, you know. I've almost worn through all my tools. I've got a problem. So of course, I haven't got XP or anything. I am existing. That is good enough. As long as you're existing, that works. Right. Interior time? I think it's interior time. Or I could do the roof. Actually, you know what? The interior builds off the roof, so actually putting the roof in might be a good idea. I love how incredibly ugly the floor is. It's great. Barely exists, and there's like dirt and netherrack and all sorts of rubbish everywhere. It's great. I don't have enough slabs for this. I'm missing 6. Okay. I might have been able to like actually not fall off the roof. Of course I didn't attempt. No. Okay, there we go. And now this one has got stripped logs like this. It is crazy expensive. I also need them to be like the full spruce wood ones. I need a bunch of them. I don't want to keep it unstripped though. That's always the thing that I check, is that when I'm building with stripped logs, I always check if not having them stripped is better, but for this one, it's definitely better to keep them like this. Oh, Laurie released a video as well. It's cool. It's always good when people release videos. Always fun. There are like a bunch of mobs down here. It's not that bad, but there are mobs. I should probably light this up. I know it's a waste of lanterns, but I cannot be bothered to go and get torches specifically to light this area up. Okay, there we go. That's all it needs. Not much lighting is required, but it is required. How is my inventory full again? Bruh. Okay, I mean, I have picked up quite a lot of stuff from the chest, but still. Bruh. Actually, this might be an opportunity to have a floor that's a bit different. Maybe a smooth stone floor would look pretty good. Except I got one stone with me. But yeah, no. If there's like a living room area and a bedroom area, maybe having a stone floor. Actually, no, there is a stone floor in a different part. Next to the like chimney in the corner, there'll be a stone floor, so don't wanna overdo the stone compared to like I guess the normal of using wood. It always feels weird when I build builds like in this specific way. The windows are always too tall to look through. Like here, this window is too high to look through. But this one's fine, I guess. I think it looks good, regardless. So many videos are piling up for me to watch later. Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna be a very avid watcher of the Whimsicraft recap because I'm not good at watching videos. I'm just like bad at watching them, I guess. Wait, would it be better stone brick or cobblestone? I think cobblestone is better, actually. And then I need campfires. Good thing about using campfires is because fire tick is on in this world. I can have fire without burning the roof down, like over here. Campfires. Where would I put campfires if I had them? I guess I put them in here. Nope, okay. Logs, sticks, coal. Let's get some of that. Coal. I only need 2, so it's fine. And then I just need iron bars. There's iron. 2 iron bars, that's all I need. It's always annoying when I need a very few amounts of the same thing. I'm gonna watch all the vids and the recap. Wow. That's commitment. I will not be doing that. It's yeah. Impressive commitment, but not my style. So even my favorite, literally my favorite series, I don't watch all the videos. Like Hermitcraft, I literally don't watch all of the Hermits because wow, there's just so much content. This chimney looks pretty good so far. I need a few more stairs. And I also need a couple of walls. Go. Here I'm back. Alrighty. I need a couple of these, Actually, wait, no, I need way more stairs. Okay, hopefully that's enough. So I've got to do the chimney part up there as well. Okay, so this is where the chimney has to kind of just abruptly end. I guess, got to do that. Okay, that's pretty good. I could have done with that pearl that I had 5 seconds ago, but of course I threw it on the floor. Okay, yeah, here. And then I need to do that. Then. Oh, wait a second. So this needs to go inwards earlier. Maybe this needs to be a bit different. Don't really know. That's pretty good, actually. It doesn't work because I want to have... Essentially, I want to have stairs like this, but... would that look weird? I feel like it actually won't. No, it looks weird right now. I think it will be fine. Do this. Stack up 1. Stack up 2. Yeah, and then if I just fill in the logs, I feel like it would just look fine. This roof also has trapdoors on, which is annoying because they're, again, expensive. Oh wait, it doesn't look like that at all. Just cobblestone blocks. Oh, okay. How's that? That's pretty good. Right, let's get a bunch of slabs now. the slabs. Alright. Is that leaving too much space? I feel like an extra 2 are better. I definitely want them to be like offset like that. It's better. Gotta go. Alrighty. All good. Right. Fill this in. That's good. I like that. Alright, I think we have a... I'll go back in time. Doesn't matter if you're not, but I appreciate you thinking about it. Yeah. Okay, next thing on the list is a planter box, which is very nice. Let's do that. How big is this planter box? I feel like I want it to be 4. Yeah, that's good. Now we need some coarse dirt. Should have some, hopefully. And we do. Okay, 4. Plus some random flowers, hopefully. I'm gonna use a rose bush. And maybe on each of those. The thing about rose bushes that's nice is they give like a bit of privacy. Because they're like tall, they can like block the window. So if I have one here, you can see slightly less through the window. Good. Okay. There we go, very nice. This is what it looks like so far. Yeah. Okay, that's kind of what I want to go for. Next thing is the interior, which is very simple. We just need some trapdoors, like a million trapdoors. Bruh. Glad I mined down 2 trees, because I've already ran through all the wood that I got from the first tree. Like that though. This. I need another door. I didn't expect that. I thought I'd like specifically counted exactly the amount of doors that I needed, but of course there's an internal door that I forgot about, but thankfully I have random doors. I wonder why. I wonder when I made them. I made them for a specific purpose, or just made a bunch of doors randomly. Don't know. Always the thing that I always forget. It's like, why does this thing exist? Who knows? Right. Why is this? It's useful. Okay, so next thing is this is gonna be a stair, and it's gonna hold a lantern with a bed next to it, so that'd be nice. Do I have wool? Yeah, I have wool. Okay. Where's the bed? What there? Bed, and also need stairs. It's gonna be. Yeah, and the reason why I'm doing this is that yes, that looks good from that side. Oh no, that's gonna look weird. But actually, I'm gonna have a long bookshelf along here, so it will look good. Hopefully, I have some bookshelves, and I also remember where I keep them. That's more the difficult thing about bookshelves. Maybe all the way over here, where I have books. I don't even have enough books. Bruh. I don't need that and that. I'm gonna specifically grindstone this book so I can make it into a bookshelf. Feels so dumb. Do you have a grindstone? Good. I had a feeling that I might not have one. Do you have one? That gave a lot of XP. Are they really that good? They give you all that XP? It's crazy. Okay, let's make bookshelves. I need more than that. Because it uses the world's supply of wood for no reason. 6 planks goes into 1 block. What a scam. We have this and a lantern. And over here. Maybe a chair facing the fire would be nice. It's very close, but is something, I guess. And then maybe a flower pot in the corner would be nice. So of course I'm having a painting back there, so it needs to be... I guess I need to actually make a painting then. I'm making one painting. Need the one that's 2x. Yep, that's it. Yeah, okay. Right. That is good. And yeah, the flower pot. Let's grab that. And what flower are we going to put in it? What flowers have we used? I guess there are no cornflowers outside, so we should use a cornflower on the inside pot. That'd be good. Okay. Brick. Flower. I don't have a cornflower. Of course I don't. I feel like I should just bone meal some land and actually grab some a significant quantity of them. So having to go out and always like grab one always feels a bit silly. Oh yeah, I'm gonna fly out my castle, use a whole rocket to get one cornflower. See if there are any more around. They not grow in jungles? Huh. I didn't know cornflowers didn't grow in sparse jungles. Oh yeah, there are 2 pandas in this jungle. I'll see 2 pandas. Oh, that's fun. It's a completely useless jungle because it's only got 1 panda. I mean, it gave me bamboo and saplings and all the rest of it, but you know what I mean. Like, only having 1 panda is not very handy. Oh, I actually managed to fly between the trees. I did not think I would be able to do that. Okay, I think we have another complete house. And that looks fine. Maybe a trapdoor there would be good. Just to... Yeah, actually, I am really not a fan of how that looks. I've got a good solution. What I can do is I can get some stairs and just surround the whole thing in stairs so you can't see the top there. So just literally go. Just do that. Yeah, okay. I like how those connect. It looks interesting. There we go. We now have a fireplace. Very nice. We have a furnished part of here as well. Cool. We have another complete building. And I think it looks pretty good. Is there anything that I'm missing? I don't think so. This building has 2 gardens. That one has none, which I find quite funny. But it's got some plant boxes and... Okay. There we go. Let's do some clear up, and then we'll make some trees. I think that'll be a nice thing to do next. Always a good one. Making some trees. Enjoyable. Do like it. Yeah. I feel like as soon as Musicraft starts, I'll be chatting so much about that. Like the whole stream, I'll just be like, oh yeah, Witchcraft this, Witchcraft that, because no, I care. I'm excited. But right now, I feel like I'm overly reserved about exactly what I want to talk about, because otherwise I might spoil what I'm doing, which is very important to me, that I don't spoil what I want to do, because it's cool. And yeah. Leaves go in their respective chest. Stone goes up here. No, it does go there. I was like, nah, it doesn't go there. But actually, it does. It certainly doesn't go there, though. I wonder how long it will take for me to get good at, like, actually sorting these chests. Or specific, like sorting into the chest, because right now I am slow. And it annoys me. I can't put away stuff in a like reasonably quick manner. Some extra flowers, extra bone meal. Bone meal. Flowers. I can add a new one, I think. Yeah. Vines and lichen. Vines. Lichen. Like and subscribe. I remember where I first heard that pun. Must have been from Minecraft, I think, but either way, it's the most comically, amazingly hilarious thing. It's not at all, but you know, I'd as well say it every single time I say like and subscribe. Okay, well, I feel like I just have so much wool. Like how much of this do I have? Seems so silly. We've got like a casual 20 stacks of brown wool. I don't need that. I just don't need it, but I've got it because I do. It's crazy. We've got a new thing for Mistwood composters. Is that right? Coal and iron go down there. Moss is here. Okay, I think that's everything except for the crafting table, which also I think I put it in Mistwood actually. I was like, oh, it's a furniture actually. I store them in a different place just because. Iron, coal, and I've got a spare shulker. Do I have? Okay, I have a green shulker, which is my tree box, but it's actually not got any trees in, so let's get some of that. Oak wood, leaves, some slabs, and fences. Oh, I need a couple of jungle leaves too, because they add a bit of texture. They just look like unripe apples or something, which I quite like. I'm yawning, I'm not that tired, what? Oak, jungle, more oak leaves. Is there anything else I need? Scaffolding. Need some scaffolding. Yeah, I don't need that much. It's like, oh yeah, I'll get like loads of scaffolding, that'd be great. Totally unnecessary. Okay. Right, what's the next tree we're gonna build? After I sleep, of course. I think we'll kind of try and build the trees in an order, so I'll build that one that's closest to the entrance. I guess the closer they are to the entrance, the more they add to the skyline, so they're technically like more important, I guess. But yeah. Let's do this one. Do I want to change its position anyway? Nah. Like it here. So, first of all, let's literally just throw down some logs. I want to make this tree feel like super dilapidated, almost. That feels like huge. Yeah, that's too big. Let's try and change this a bit. Also, I feel like I definitely want to lean it inwards because it's quite far away from the path, so if I lean it towards the path, then it'll kind of use up more space, I guess. Right, let's actually use scaffolding in my leaf box. Let's not neglect the helpfulness of scaffolding, even though I hate it. Okay. Oops, that was literally like all my wood in one go, of course. Not gonna be able to just like build a tree with the right amount of wood. Okay, this is gonna be a tall one. Dang. Okay, let's make some fences. Yes, I'm aware I make a crafting table every single time I need one. It's a very bad habit. I should bring crafting tables with me in future, so that I don't waste wood. Because I certainly do waste a lot of wood making crafting tables. Here. Need to place a fence to get on the fence, except terrible, so I'm just gonna scaffold. That was a terrible place for the scaffolding. I could not have chosen worse. Which I think I can, yeah, just bounce up. Okay, I do need more fences than that. I always like get the amount of fences because it always annoys me when I making the fences, because it feels like my wood is evaporating to something that's not very good. Yeah, okay, that looks good to me. Now let's add in the extra fences. And okay, I think the next thing is we want to do the root system, because that's quite a fun thing to do. Do this, and this one needs to be one of these, as does this one. They like half of them need to be this type of wood. I can't reach, I'm too short. No, that's not. Okay, yeah. Nice. Looks good to me. Maybe a slab would go a long way here. Add a bit of variety to the wood. Maybe one of these can be swapped out for a normal one with a slab. And I definitely want a couple of slabs up here. Like, technically there'll be some leaves around it, but just being able to see variation even through the leaves is good. And then these ones totally inside the tree, I don't really care. I don't think I'm gonna convert them into the oak wood rather than the logs. Either way, I think we've got a good start of a tree. Now let's get some leafage. The jungle leaves are the last thing I do, because they only go on the outside. Having jungle leaves on the inside is just a complete waste of time because you can't see them. So it's easier to just not. Yeah, this is definitely going to be by far the tallest tree I've made. That's good. I want an extra block there to add a bit more structural integrity to that top part of the tree. Like, obviously trees are going to get skinnier and weaker as you go up, but still want it to feel like it's not going to blow over in a gust of wind. Like, obviously some trees do fall over in a gust of wind, but these ones shouldn't. Okay, let's get some leaves on it now. It's the more tricky part of this process. Generally, I find it easier to not think for a little bit. Just get something started, and then you can work off it as a baseline to begin from. Like, there are going to be gaps left, which is perfect. We want airspace. I feel like often, for me, the outside of the tree can be quite dense because I feel like I want the tree I don't want to see like the branches through the tree. And so it means that I can often put it too dense on the outside. What I do to compensate is make the inside very airy. It kind of, I guess that is kind of also how a tree looks. Like when you think about a tree, it's gonna have less leaves in the middle than the outside, because otherwise it would be a waste. Like as a tree, you wouldn't want your nutrients going to leaves that are only like half visible. You would want them to be fully visible as much as possible, so you use the outside ones. I guess a very extreme example of that is like bushes, which are just like completely brown on the inside and more green on the outside. Like I have to concentrate so much for this. It's bad, but it makes for a good final product when I concentrate, so it's worth it. I will sacrifice yapping for a nice looking tree. Okay, let's do that. Okay, this is going well. I think. I mean, I haven't like properly zoomed down, looked at it yet, but I have a feeling I like where this is going. Oh, this axe does not have silk touch on it. Okay, I don't think I knew that actually. I probably would have guessed that it did. Of course, makes me wrong. But I guess I'm just generally, when I used to, I guess, yeah, I used to use silk touch on an axe more because I didn't care that I got leaves in my inventory from breaking trees, but now it annoys me too much, so I have to. You know what, this tree's going well already. Like, that looks surprisingly good. This bit's not so great. But yeah. Feels pretty uneven at the moment. I think there's way more in some areas than others, but that's what you're gonna get at the beginning. Gonna get a weird looking tree, but it don't matter. No one cares if your tree looks weird, as long as by the end it looks good. Some trees in real life look really weird, so it doesn't matter. I just accidentally. It's a very fun first world problem that I have. My keyboard has a wrist rest on it, which is very nice. It definitely helps me a lot with wrist pain and such. But it's slightly too short for my hands. I have pretty big hands, and so it kind of is really annoying. Like, if I make the wrist rest like entirely connected to the keyboard, then my hand doesn't fit on it properly, and kind of, I guess it's not like super uncomfortable, but it doesn't work in the right way. So I always have this issue of needing the wrist rest to be actually not connected to the keyboard itself. So I pretty much always have my wrist resting on a wrist rest that isn't connected to my keyboard in any way, and so it means I lose the rainbow lights because I have a rainbow keyboard. I like rainbows. It's like in general, I just think they're nice. Nothing wrong with a good rainbow. Yeah. Either way, I think I'm kind of making the leaves in this tree a little bit too dense currently. It's alright actually. But yeah, anyway. I just noticed that my wrist rest connected back to my keyboard because I suddenly saw rainbow out the corner of my eye. And my hand didn't like properly rest on my keyboard correctly. The problems that you face when you're like slightly taller than average and like have slightly bigger hands than average, just annoying. Like the people who are like comically hugely tall, like yeah, I get it, they have issues with like everything all the time. But when you're just like slightly taller than average, everything is just slightly inconvenient, and honestly, that's worse. Because it's like, oh yeah, I'll just order like a normal keyboard. It'd be fine. 10 seconds of usage later, oh, this is super annoying because of this tiny little thing that I can't change. Because I didn't just buy a custom keyboard, I actually like just thought it would be fine. Of course not. Never is. Wait, I used jungle leaves? Hold up. Did I accidentally use a bunch of jungle leaves? It's looking like it, but they actually look good. Might have accidentally used a lot of jungle leaves, but it's fine. There might be huge patches of jungle leaves. No, not really. It's alright. Could be worse. Either way, I need some more oak leaves, so I'm going to do that. It's a good tree there. Big chunky tall tree. You mine the little trees, it's just kind of mid. Like you mine one tree and you get like half a stack of leaves and it's like, oh, can't really use that. One big tree, like 5 stacks of leaves or something, it's great. Never run out. I thought I've had this world for so long, but I like technically don't even have perfect gear. Crazy. That's one thing that I will do on worlds is like I will just sit there and get perfect gear so I never have to get good gear again. That's something that I'll do on Whimsicraft. Maybe it's like a Discord exclusive event, I'll just sit, yap, and just get tools. Because it's not like good stream-worthy content, because it's kind of repetitive. Like, yeah, some stuff I do on stream is not the most interesting part of Minecraft, but at least I can, like, jazz it up and do different stuff, whereas with getting tools, it's just like, oh, bad enchantment, over and over and over and over again. So, I'll definitely spend some time very much off stream just doing some stuff. You know how I said it was 5 stacks of leaves? It was 5 stacks and 17. Nice. That's very close. Okay. This tree really doesn't need that much more work, I don't think. It's really getting close to a final product. It's very nice. It's much liked by more. Like me, I do be liking the fact that this is getting close to being done. No, please. Oh, that was close. That creeper almost exploded. This is why I need to sleep. Not let my builds get exploded by creepers. That is one thing, these walls will always spawn mobs. I like them being dark. I don't want to put torches on them. It just looks bad. It's so annoying. But, yeah. Alright. How are there more creepers? What is this? Yeah, right. I think I want to give this tree some of the droopy down bits that one has, because I think they look really good. Saw it on a build. Actually can't remember where I first saw like using droopy down bits on trees. I'm sure it's not like a insanely rare concept that you never see, but I always like to try and remember where I picked up stuff, because I think it's interesting. Like, who taught me this skill? Of course, when you miss scaffolding, you can't just like seamlessly glide into the scaffolding. No, you have to like awkwardly smash into the ground after missing by like one block. That's not what I wanted to place. I just have to make sure I'm looking at the tree from lots of different angles. Because if you don't, you can get this like really one-dimensional tree that looks good from one place, and then the rest of the tree is just kind of mid. Yeah. Make sure I'm adding some raggedy bits to this top of the tree, because I don't want to fall into the mistakes that I make with other trees where the tops are so smooth and good. It's like, no, the tops need to be rough as well. Yeah, it's going pretty well, I would say. Right, what needs more work? This needs just more leafage in general. Just kind of underleafed. I don't like that. That looks pretty good. Let's add a droopy bit again. Feels like it needs to be a bit more round. Like, this face feels super flat. Yeah. And also needs a bit more height as well, because it kind of just goes like right down. Which is cool, but I don't like it for this build. Yeah, that's enough, I think. Yeah, okay. Need to make sure to not overdo the droopy bits. So I've done that in the past where I've like wanted to add the droopy leaves, and then I've done like loads and drooping like multiple blocks, and it's looked like terrible, so gotta make sure to not do that. To place the block where I want to. It's always the thing when I like trap myself with the leaves and have to like escape. Very annoying. Okay. Yeah, that might work. This tree is definitely taller than the others. Oh, I think it's good though. That side is like totally solid. Right, let's change that a bit. Give it a bit more roughness. Gaps in the leaves and such. It's got to try and... yeah, it needs a bit more roundness now. Hopefully I can give it roundness without it looking worse. Yeah, this will work. Hold on. Do that. And I need a floating leaf there. That's better. Need a tiny bit more, but this is going exactly how I want it to go. a second. Yeah, okay, that's good. What's that? I think we've got something good now. Get rid of all the scaffolding so I can have a good look. We'll obviously pick up the scaffolding, because even though I've got quite a lot of it, I don't really want to lose scaffolding. Get up here. Yeah, okay, that side is good. That side is good. Maybe it could do with a couple of extra details changed. That side is good. This angle's nice. That's all good. Okay, just need to edit this side a tiny bit, and then we have another tree. I feel like I'm getting better at building these trees now. It's good. I worried that when I built the very first tree, it took me like a while. I was like, oh, this might be an issue, but actually, now I built a few, I am more confident at my rebuilding abilities. Let's just put in some roots. Would there be more roots on the side that it's leaning towards, or less? I feel like there'd be more. Yeah. You know what I'm forgetting? The jungle leaves, extra texture. Oh, of course I got a sapling. Of course. Exactly what I wanted, yeah. So it gives me an opportunity to be a bit more detailed with the leafage, but yeah. Looking good, I would say. Again, need more of this. Let's quickly do that. Should be quite easy to put in. This tree is a tiny bit more dense than the others. It's good to have variety, so it's fine. Just want to make sure I can get some leaves in easily. Okay. Neither of those are where I wanted to place the leaf, but I'll leave it, because the more weird bits it has, the better, the more organic it looks, which is, of course, always the goal when you're building a tree. It to feel organic is always good. There we go. Alright. Success. Yes. Great success. We have another tree. It needs... Wow. I keep seeing things I don't like about this tree. Always the issue, I think. Always happens to me. Specifically when I'm building natural stuff. Terraforming and trees, it's always like, oh no, it needs a tiny detail, tiny different detail. Tiny change to make it exactly how I want it to be. There we go. Okay, now when we walk down the path, we have another one. Cool. I think that looks very nice. Now, we've got like a little bit of time left where I've kind of done what I wanted to do, but it's not really enough time to start anything. Well, okay, we can deal with that at least. Where's the banner guy? Up here. Okay, can you shoot the banner guy, please? This is the very fun task of watching a banner guy get killed by his friends. It's very fun. Kill him. Kill the banner guy. There we go. Okay, amazing. And then I can just kill all of these guys super easy. All those guys started running immediately. That was so funny. It always looks so goofy when they all like charge at you after you hit one of them. Like, no, our friend has fallen. Charge. I don't need that banner. I got a chick. That's so cute. Okay. Yeah. Trying to like just look at all the builds and see what I can add. You know what? I will finish with some wireframing. Last time we finished with wireframing. That's what I'm going to do this time. But next stream we won't be building another building. Instead, I will build the Abbot's Garden, which is going to be very nice, I think. It's going to be a little cute, well, actually not very little, a big garden full of things. Now, do we have a building here? That's the real question. This is the direct line to my storage system. So do I want a building there? For now, I'm going to leave that because I'm really not sure. I think a build here is kind of necessary. It just looks like a good place. So let's once again carve out this, do some of the similar terraforming that we've done previously, which is just pushing the hill back a bit. So it's a bit better. Okay. Give us a flat space to work with. Sheep, are you coming out or are you staying inside the hole? It sounds so ominous, but it's literally just the underside of a build that's lit up and full of grass. It's quite nice, really. So here I want to be careful to have organic terraforming. Sheep, are you leaving the hole or are you not? Well, I've decided that you're not. How did I lose dirt? What did I do wrong? Okay, we now have a good flat space. I'm going to make it bigger. I think I'm going to make it quite a bit bigger, actually. This space, yes, it's quite big, but it's a weird shape, so... when something's a weird shape like that, you actually have to make it bigger. Just the whole area in general has to be bigger, so you can accommodate a square building in a round area, which is, of course, challenging. Of course, it's possible, but yep. Okay, we've got a slightly square area now. We're going to make it even more square by getting some more dirt. Do a bit more terraforming. Yeah. I'm playing more Terraria. Like when I'm not doing Minecraft things, I try and have a bit of variety, just so I don't get completely Minecrafted out. Because there was a bit of a worry in the back of my mind a little while back, where I was like, I am playing a lot of Minecraft right now. If I get bored of Minecraft before the SMP starts, that would be kind of bad. So I've been just a little bit careful to make sure that I'm doing something that isn't Minecraft. Just try and make sure that you have things to do. My brain is not being Minecrafted out. I feel like I'm doing such delicate and specific terraforming for this when it's literally just like a random house. But yeah, that seems good. It's a nice prepared area now, I think. I'm going to try and use as much of this space as possible. I'm going to try and do this. And then have like probably an L-shaped build again. Quite like L-shaped builds. They're still like a reasonable shape for a building, but they're not like overtly interesting to the point where they're tricky to build, which is always nice. But that's actually quite a sizable building. That's not too bad at all. I would certainly say that that's a decent size. It's good. Now, where else? I seem to remember that over here, yeah, there's significant space here. This is where I want to do something big again. Probably something L-shaped. Just because L is the superior shape for builds. Actually, this could be a T-shape. Oops. I don't want it pressed right up against that building though, that's too much. Yeah, that's tiny. I'm gonna re-terraform this. Give us a bit more space. And put the build all the way down this edge. So I'll literally do it like this. 3 blocks wide. I'm just not a fan of the 3 blocks wide, to be honest. I'd honestly prefer to just have the building be long. We've done long buildings before. It's not extraordinary to have a long build. I think this is fine. We've got a little bit of space back here, potentially for a garden. I think that would be rather nice to have a garden. Especially this area. This area is quite grim. These are quite dark blocks, so having a garden would be nice. Yeah. Where else? Yeah, I think I want to reserve there for a tree or a park or something. I don't think that's a building-worthy space. I mentioned here having a building, didn't I? I think the terraforming would get too harsh if there was a building. Honestly, that might not be the best space. I don't think we've got that many more spaces to fill. Except, I guess, here again, I think a park would be better here, but this space needs a building. It just does. I think a very tall and thin building would work here. Maybe an inn of some description. You know, that would be pretty difficult to fit in this space, but I think an inn might be cool. And I've still got like 2 blocks to run down here. That's not too bad. Then here I have 1 block. That's fine, you know. It's not the end of the world. Then I have the staircase. I'll probably have the staircase on this side and have glass on this side because there's a 2 block gap, whereas on this there's only a 1 block, so having glass here would be super awkward. Skeleton, you can't jump on me. Fusi, hello. I've finished my things. I finished the stuff. I think it looks good. And I also built a tree, which I'm quite happy with, this tree. And I was just determining what I want these builds to be, because I've built quite a lot of houses and I feel like there's not very many functional buildings. I've got a kitchen, maybe a blacksmith. I need a blacksmith, don't I? One of these should be a blacksmith, I think. One that's the biggest. Wasn't expected to be back in time. Well, I've overran a little bit, but I was doing some wireframing, which I always like. I think this would be quite cool as a blacksmith. Just a little mini blacksmithing area. Have some anvils and stuff. So this would be like the building area, and then this would be like the open courtyardy area. So that's where there's gonna be like a cauldron, an anvil, a grindstone, and then this would actually be a building. And then the door to the building would be here, and then there'd be like stairs up to get up to the platform around here. That's it. I always feel like I should kill Endermen because they can destroy so much of my house in so many different ways. Like, everything is made of gravel around here. It's very annoying. Rebuild the old blacksmith, but in your block palette. Ooh. I don't exactly remember what it looks like, but I could definitely do that, yeah. Then here, this one I think it's just good for a house. Door out to the garden. Seems very simple to me. And then here, this is what we're going to be doing next stream. This area is going to be a abbot's garden, so it's going to be like a church garden. You know, a bit different. To what we've done before. I like. It's always good to do new things. So it'll be a lot more organized as a garden. There'll be paths. Yeah. I will between streams, I'll go back in the creative world and I will design a blacksmith. And also I will design the house over there. And then we will be able to build that in the stream after next. Or the hardcore stream after next, which is next week. So next week today, we'll be building these, and next stream will be the garden, which I think is going to be very nice. I will also freehand build this garden. I don't feel like I need to plan this. So, yeah, this is everything for today's stream. I do believe I have done everything I planned. So, yes. Stream after next will be close to SMP. It will be. That's so true. Next week will be so close. So exciting. But yes, I do believe this is the end. This is coming together so well. I love how these buildings fit in. They have shape variety, but not necessarily block variety. So they fit in, but still add to the build as a whole. Yes. This is the end, Fusi. Love it. I appreciate it. So yes, people, if you enjoyed the stream, make sure you give it a like, subscribe, do all of that stuff. So yeah. Bye guys. Bye. Yeah, that is much appreciated. I feel like this is coming together now. I'm so happy. Bye. Bye.